Brewers regular season games 160 through 162. The Brewers would lose game 1 against the Reds 3-1. Connor Phillips with the win, Quinn Priester with the loss, and Emilio Pagan with the save. TJ Friedl would start off with a walk. The Reds would go 1-2-3. Jackson Chourio would get walked. The Reds would go 1-2-3. Andrew Vaughn would get walked. TJ Friedl would hit a double. Christian Yelich would hit a double. Bryce Terang would hit an RBI single, making it 1-0 Brewers. Gavin Lux would hit a double. Miguel Andujar would hit a single. An RBI single by Spencer Steer would tie it up at 1. Tyler Stevenson would hit a single. Sal Frelick would hit a single. The Brewers would go 1-2-3. TJ Friedl would hit a single. Connor Phillips would enter the game for the Reds and he would get the final out of the inning. Gavin Lux would hit a double. An RBI single by Miguel Andujar would make it 2-1 Reds. Ellie De La Cruz would hit a single. Nick Mears would enter the game for the Brewers and he'd give up a sac fly to Tyler Stevenson, making it 3-1. The Brewers would go 1-2-3. Tobias Myers would enter the game for the Brewers and he would throw 1-2-3. Graham Ashcraft would enter the game for the Reds and he would throw 1-2-3. The Reds would go 1-2-3 again. Tony Santillan would enter the game for the Reds and he'd give up a walk to Jackson Chourio. Ke'Bryan Hayes would get walked. Emilio Pagan would enter the game for the Reds in the 9th inning and he would throw 1-2-3 to end out Game 1. Game 2, the Brewers would lose 7-4. Andrew Abbott with the win, Robert Gasser with the loss, and Emilio Pagan with the save once again. Miguel Andujar would start off with the single. Spencer Steer would get walked. Christian Yelich would hit a single. After that, the Brewers would go 1-2-3. Ellie De La Cruz would hit a single. Tyler Stevenson would be hit by a pitch. The Brewers would go 1-2-3. Miguel Andujar would hit a double. An RBI single by Sal Stewart would make it 1-0 Reds. Tyler Stevenson would get walked. Jacob Mizorowski would enter the game for the Brewers and he'd give up an RBI single to Ke'Bryan Hayes, making it 2-0. A bases-loaded walk to Matt McLain would make it 3-0. A bases-clearing single by TJ Friedl would make it 6-0. Danny Jansen would hit a single. Joey Ortiz would hit a double. An RBI ground by Christian Yelich would make it 6-1. An RBI double by Bryce Terang would make it 6-2. Miguel Andujar would hit a single. Ellie De La Cruz would get walked. Caleb Durbin would hit into a fielding error. Matt McLain would get walked. The Brewers would go 1-2-3. Grant Anderson would enter the game for the Brewers and he'd give up a solo home run to Sal Stewart, making it 7-2. A solo home run by Jackson Chourio would make it 7-3. Connor Phillips would enter the game for the Reds and he'd give up back-to-back walks to Andrew Vaughn and Isaac Collins. An RBI single by Jake Bauers would make it 7-4. Graham Ashcraft would enter the game for the Reds and he'd give up a walk to Danny Jansen. Matt McLain would hit a single. Rob Zastryzny would enter the game for the Brewers and he would get the final out of the inning. Nick Martinez would enter the game for the Reds and he'd give up a walk to Bryce Terang. Carlos F. Rodriguez would enter the game for the Brewers and he'd give up a walk to Spencer Steer. Isaac Collins would hit a single. The Brewers would go 1-2-3. Ke'Bryan Hayes would get walked. Matt McLain would hit a single. Emilio Pagan would enter the game for the Reds in the 9th inning and he would throw 1-2-3 to end out Game 2. And lastly, the final game of the regular season, the Brewers would win 4-2. Trevor McGill with the win, Brady Singer with the loss, and Abner Uribe with the save. Gavin Lux would start off with the single. Christian Yelich would be hit by a pitch. Jake Bauers would get walked. A solo home run by Ellie De La Cruz would make it 1-0 Reds. Spencer Steer would hit a double. Caleb Durbin would be hit by a pitch. Danny Jansen would hit a single. DL Hall would enter the game for the Brewers and give up a solo home run to TJ Friedl, making it 2-0. Noelvi Marte would hit a single. Jackson Chourio would hit a double. An RBI double by Bryce Terang would make it 2-1. After that, the Brewers would go 1-2-3. Trevor McGill would enter the game for the Brewers and he would throw 1-2-3. Isaac Collins would hit a double. A 2-run home run by Danny Jansen would make it 3-2 Brewers. Nick Lodolo would enter the game for the Reds and he'd give up a single to Jackson Chourio. Bryce Terang would get walked. An RBI double by Andrew Vaughn would make it 4-2. Aaron Ashby would enter the game for the Brewers and he'd give up a walk to TJ Friedl. Isaac Collins would get walked. Chase Burns would enter the game for the Reds and he would get 2 outs. The Reds would go 1-2-3. Christian Yelich would get walked. Bryce Terang would get walked. Chad Patrick would enter the game for the Brewers and he'd give up a walk to Spencer Steer. Scott Barlow would enter the game for the Reds and he'd give up a hit by pitch to Caleb Durbin. Danny Jansen would get walked. Jared Koenig would enter the game for the Brewers and he would throw 1-2-3. Connor Phillips would enter the game for the Reds and he would throw 1-2-3. And lastly, to end out the regular season, Abner Uribe would enter the game for the Brewers and he would throw 1-2-3 to end out the season. Alright, in the final series of the year, the Brewers go 1-2 in their series against the Reds, and the record to end out the season is 97-65. And the Brewers' respective Brewers player of the game goes to Game 160, Tobias Myers, Game 161, Carlos F. Rodriguez, and then Game 162, Danny Jansen. I want to thank you guys for a great regular season. I also want to mention I made this spreadsheet throughout the year for all the players of the games, and I do want to give a top 3 Brewers respective Brewers player of the games for all year. First place with 19 goes to Bryce Terang, second place with 17 goes to Jackson Chourio, and third place goes to Christian Yelich. We'll see you in the postseason.